Salute.
We're definitely revealing juicy things about each other.
I gotta do the whole shot?
Ouch.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. This is my brother, Rollin.
I'm Janae. This is my brother, Chris.
Hi, I'm Tiffany, and this is my big brother, Andre.
Growing up together was, man.
We was lit. Simple as that, we was lit.
We're pretty close. We've been together since birth, pretty much.
We actually didn't grow up in the same house. Having this like bond and forming this relationship as we were adults has kind of been crazy.
I feel like I can tell my big brother anything.
We spent most like weekends together and everything like that because we got different dads.
We spent a lot of high school together, so we got like a lot of high
Yeah.
school close friends that we still see to this day.
We're definitely gonna
We're gonna
win
win,
because
yeah.
I'm pretty open and so is he.
We're gonna win because,
We don't have any secrets.
yeah.
Pretty sure I know all of his first experiences, hopefully.
I think we gonna win. Just saying.
My first time snitching on my sibling. I'm a snitch, so like I snitched all the time.
We don't do that.
I'm not a snitch.
I'm the snitch, I guess.
I done took some time for my sibling.
I would say one of the more memorable ones rather than like first because there's so many. Rollin snuck out to go to this party that my dad's like, you cannot go to. This was like not even a block away. I'm talking like behind our house. Yeah, it was literally the house behind our house. And then I go upstairs and I tell her that, hey, Rollin went to that party that you told him not to go to.
I got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, our dad went to that party, went in there yelling, Rollin!
My first time realizing my sibling was no longer a virgin.
What did you, I mean, I'm low key, nigga. Yeah, shit.
He was a little.
No,
Me and my sister, we talk about everything, right? One day she just texts me and she's like, hey, guess what? And I'm like, what's up? She's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what do you mean you're pregnant? I'm like, you 5 months pregnant and you forgot to tell me?
I didn't know how to tell you. I didn't know how to tell people in general.
I ain't gonna say her name. Number one. I think after that, you know what I'm saying,
you know.
start changing, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, shit.
you start spending a lot more time with her, you know what I mean?
take the shot.
My first time being mad at my sibling as an adult.
Oh, this is a good one.
Woo.
What'd I do? I didn't wash the dishes.
You never get mad at me.
I'm always mad at you.
Oh.
This man, he left his phone in the car at the airport.
This forgot to take out the trash. This forgot to wash the dishes.
So I'm driving around for probably 30 minutes looking for this man. He gets in the car, upset with me, and I'm like going off like, why are you upset with me? You left your phone in the car. And he's like, oh, I'll just find an Uber, I'll just walk. And I'm just like, what's wrong with you?
The only thing I really get mad at you for is, again, like you don't include me in things that I feel like you should.
Rollin invited me out to dinner, and of course, like I flaked. So this is our first time
That
being
is
together
true,
since
actually.
that, yeah.
I can't really think of any time that I've really been like mad at you because I don't really get mad.
I've never got mad at you like that.
In my mind, since we're sister and brother, I thought, oh, she automatically gonna know where I'm at. I'm just gonna walk and she gonna see me.
We don't argue. We just chilling.
My first time trusting my sibling with a secret.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
Yeah, you definitely are very trustworthy when it comes to secrets.
I have a 6-year-old named Aubrey, and when I found out I was pregnant, Rollin was the first one that I told. You're so sweet.
I know.
I'm pretty sure you was the first one I came out to.
Okay,
So,
most definitely.
I would say my coming out story.
Now I can pull bitches with you. Yeah.
When I was in 9th grade, I had a phone. I was not supposed to have a phone. I had a little shorty, I was texting her, and I told Tiffany, yo, I got this cell phone.
So I ended up getting a phone too.
She
and
ended up getting the phone, so she's like, oh, you doing it? I'm gonna do it too. Like, and she messed around and got caught with her phone.
My first time getting in big trouble with my sibling. I think the first time we ever got into big trouble, I think we was in grandma's car.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of a time that we both got in trouble at the same time.
Probably never.
But I think we was like messing with the gears and
Oh,
everything. And for some reason, I think we may have hit it in neutral and it rolled back.
Yeah, nah, we was turned up.
Our parents are very strict parents, right? If you make a C, you get in trouble. It's A's and B's, that's it. So this one time I got a C in conduct. So Zachary comes up to me and he's like, you know, I got you. What I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna change your grade on the report card. So this man, he goes in the counselor office, finds my name and changed my grade on my report card for me. Until this day, our parents do not know about that until they see this. The first time getting drunk with my sibling.
Prom night. We all know about that.
Yeah, prom night was crazy.
Jasmine, she doesn't really drink that much, and I convinced her to have 4 Locos because I was like, oh, it's like fruit punch in a can.
So we go to this club. I'm a little toasted, I'm a little drunk, but this man here, he's on his ass.
I got drunk for the first time. I ain't know it'd make you really say some crazy shit. So I'm sitting there telling all the homegirls like, hey, let's go back to the room. Let's turn up tonight. Hey, it's prom night. Da, 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 da.
We was in the limo, like bro was.
I was lit.
We got back to my place
I
and
was throwing up.
she was throwing up everywhere, and she passed out drunk naked in my bathroom.
How did my clothes get off?
I don't know.
By the end of the night, I want to say this is like maybe 3 or 4 a.m. This man follows some girl home or I don't know where they went.
Oh, I was in the bath. You know if you get drunk and they like throw you in the water and it's supposed to help? I did that
Throw
to
you
someone.
in the water?
I did to my cousin on New Year's Eve.
My first time being proud of my sibling.
Every day.
I mean,
My first time being proud of my sibling. When you got into the studio with Dom Kennedy. Big ups to that, man.
Hey, I appreciate that.
That was a great move.
That still kind of hit me to this day, I ain't gonna lie.
I graduated at normal age, 18, and this girl graduated at 16 years old.
You do compliment me a lot, actually.
yeah, but I wouldn't say that's exactly proud.
I definitely know that you're very proud of me, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Every time, like, I tell you something, you always smile. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like, I definitely, you in my
knocking
corner
down
for
them
sure.
goals.
Hey,
Knocking
I
down them
appreciate
goals.
it.
I've always lived in California and he recently moved
true.
here. And since he's been here, I've seen him in a major print ad in a store. And so going into that store and seeing him, that was pretty amazing.
All right, first time feeling left out by my sibling as an adult. You be pulled up to events with some bad bitches. Where you go to Palm Springs?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I wish I was there. I wish I was there.
You leave me out with everything. And you just try to include me when your friends are not available. Such as that dinner a few weeks ago that you invited me on. So that's also why I don't exactly like prioritize
That is not true.
our dinners and things like that.
Okay.
My son's auntie, one of his auntie's birthday, so I had to stay at home with my son and watch my son while his mom, my sister, and her sister go out and have a good time. And then I woke up and they still wasn't back.
I don't invite him to anything. I'm sorry. You are not invited. He's like a pit bull off a leash.
My first time covering for my siblings so they didn't get in trouble.
I don't think I ever covered for you.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just want to take a shot.
He snuck out of the house and he lets me know. He's like, hey, you know, I'm going to this party.
I think I was blaming him a lot of the times. Like, nah, Chris did that. Even when I knew it.
You know me? Hey, thanks for letting me know where you really was. Hey, I ain't got no problem with being no villain.
My dad comes in and do his nightly check. He doesn't hear a sound or whatever. He's like, Zachary. He goes outside and he sees that the window is open. He's like, okay, so this man has snuck out of the house. He comes back. I let him in the window and I sneak him in the bathroom.
Appreciate it. Everything that you've done, I appreciate it, boy.
My first time acknowledging I wanted to change my relationship with my sibling.
Damn.
I mean,
Like-
well, we brothers, well, we sisters.
He's been in the military for 10 years, so it was really hard for me being without my brother. So that was one of the times where I was like, oh, I wish we were closer because all we can do is FaceTime. And then even then, like, we're not even on the same time zone.
Like I said, we didn't grow up together, so we still talked like every week and we had family vacations together. But I would say probably around college.
Oh, that conversation at the Pancake Factory.
We've always been
Mad
particularly
close.
close.
Yeah, we mad
like
close, yeah.
like growing up and everything.
Yeah.
But I think it was probably after our high school when we really got close.
Like when I hit college and you were like a sophomore in high school, I was feeling really alone and I just needed somebody there and like someone closer than a friend, but not mom and dad, obviously.
I will safely say, after our conversation at the Pancake Factory when you came back from Vegas, that definitely changed our relationship. We
Yeah,
went and
okay.
got tattoos
Yeah.
and it. You feel me? Yeah, nah. I was like, after the Pancake Factory, we was
Okay,
like
yeah.
locked in.
So yeah, I knew we were gonna lose because you like keeping secrets.
I'm glad we did this. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? You my dog, my twin.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure. This experience has probably made us even more closer.
I just want to say I'm glad that we know each other very well. We've spent a lot of years with each other. We actually have a lot of love for each other, and it's genuine.